Now, if you are a lover of classic and vintage cars, this event is heaven. Now, this is the only event in the country, basically, where you get a 1920s Rolls-Royce parked next to a Mercedes-Benz Crosser. This is like heaven for lovers of classic and vintage cars. I'm here at the 2012 Malaysia International Classic and Vintage Car Concourse, or better known as Asia Klasika 2012. Now, what we're going to do here today, we are actually going to check out these beautiful classic and vintage machines. Let's go. Now, this year's Asia Klasika is extra special, not only because there is a huge collection of classic and vintage cars here, but we are also celebrating a string of anniversaries. Number one is the 60th anniversary of the Mercedes-Benz SL series. Then we've got 50 years of James Bond films that we're celebrating with the Aston Martin cars over there. Then it's 40 years of the BMW M Division, but also it's 50 years of the legendary MGBs. Now, not only did His Royal Highness the Sultan of Johor grace this event, but he was also here to present the inaugural Sultan's Cup. Now, what is the Sultan's Cup? It is the car that basically caught his attention the most. Forget about how pristine it is and stuff like that, but this is the car that the Sultan looked at and said, wow, so this is the car that won it. And here's the man behind the car, Mr. Ong Keng Liat. Mr. Ong, congratulations.
Thank you very
being
much.
the inaugural winner of the Sultan's Cup. How do you feel about it?
Well, it's taken me 3 years to restore the car, so it's a sort of a vindication of my efforts to restore the car. But of course, also I must put a lot of compliments to the owner of the car, who is willing to spend the time and money to restore such a complicated car.
Right, I see.
So
you're the custodian of this vehicle?
Yes, I also restored the car for him.
Now, what is special about this car?
Okay, besides the handcrafted nature of this car, only 2677 cars were built. And at that time, when they built this car, it was the most technologically advanced car with air suspension. And for the windows and all that, they would use a hydraulic high pressure system. And it had a modern 6.3 litre V8 engine. Horsepower is 300 horsepower, and torque is about 450 foot-pounds. You can do 0 to 60 miles per hour in about under 10 seconds.
In under 10 seconds?
Yes,
that's
and
faster than most modern cars.
Yes, and the top speed is 125 miles per hour.
That's about 210 kilometers an hour.
Yes. I have not tried that.
Yeah. You know what? At the end of it all, there can only one car that will take home the big gong, and this car is the car that looks like it stepped out of the showroom yesterday. Mr. Sinasambi, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much
for taking for winning the Best of Show prize.
Yes.
Your car looks like yesterday only you bought it. It's like it's 1961 today.
It's actually a 1965 model.
1965 model.
Since, but I bought it on 2009, and that time was in very bad shape.
Okay.
Today it's a bad shape, so I rebuilt back to recondition back everything up to the standard. So most of the parts actually I ordered from England.
From UK? Directly,
from UK
yeah?
Directly.
I see.
So spent about 85,000.
85,000. And how much did you buy the car for?
I bought it for 34 actually from the previous owner. But that time the color was different color, and the shape actually is bad shape actually. It's all rotten. I bought it over and welded back everything, reconditioned back, and install all the parts.
Okay, so why did you choose, of all the classic cars, why did you choose an MGB?
Because this MGB is very unique. I see when I was in secondary school, I've seen this car. I've seen the car being driven by somebody else, but I've admired this car actually. So one day I thought if I want to buy this car, actually any what condition is possible. But I love this car very much, so that's why I bought this car.
I see, I see.
At what cost, whatever cost.
Mrs. Zina, congratulations once again and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, okay?
Thank you very much.
Okay, this event will definitely not have happened without this one-man typhoon force over here, which is the curator of Asia Klasika 2012, Andrew Suresh. Andrew,
Ideal. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Oh,
thank
look
you,
at
thank
that.
you, thank
know,
you.
The applause is around. Okay, the Sultan has already left and
Yes.
it went smooth, so
Yes.
everything is okay then?
Everything is good. It went as planned, and the weather is held up.
Not too
very
hot,
nice, not
yeah.
too hot.
Brilliant.
And, a good selection of cars, nice cars from the Johor Sultanate, and it's just a dream for us, as organizers of this show.
So what excites you the most about this year's entrance, Andrew?
Okay, this year we have got. This is the third year in this competition. It's a national concourse of Klasikas, and but this year we reduced the number of entries because we had to display and showcase the selection of cars from the Johor Royal Automobile Collection, and we wanted a better range of cars to reflect, to show the public the standards of restoration, the types of cars we have, and having the cars from the Johor Sultanate is a real privilege for us because we get to show the public, educate the public on the type of restorations that we have here in Malaysia and the standards. So this is not only education for the public, it's also education for the car collectors. The standards, how to restore a car. How do you get your car to a condition which where
Concourse condition,
concourse
basically.
condition where you can actually participate with pride. Most important thing is participating in pride.
Right, yeah. Now, when you say concourse condition, and of course judging is done based on this particular conditions,
Okay.
what do you actually look out for?
Basically, you see, in a concourse competition, in a concourse event, it is to find a car which is as closest to the condition it was when it first came out of the showroom,
Right,
the
I
factory.
see.
Okay, so
Originality.
Originality. The criteria is basically to look at how original the car is.
Right.
No modifications. Okay. Everything is still there after 70, 80 years. So these are the points that judges look at.
Excellent, Andrew. Congratulations once
Thanks,
again,
Zino.
and thank you so much.
Thank you.
And so the winners have been announced, and it's a British classic that takes home the best gong, Best of Show Asia Klasika 2012. Now what's left for us to do is wait till Asia Klasika 2013 comes along for us to see if the event is going to be bigger, better, and with a whole lot more beautiful classic and vintage machines. Stay with us on In Gear.
That is it for this week. Be sure to come back next week because in a nationwide exclusive, Dino flies all the way to Sardinia, Italy to check out the all-new Volkswagen Golf 7. So see you next week. Ciao!